Hello, my name is Paula. I am the digital content creator here at Market Forces, and in this video we're going to be going through the process of how to record yourself in video form, and we're going to be going through a few do's and don'ts so that your videos can come out looking as good as possible. The first thing you're going to have to do is to prepare your question. Make sure that you allow some time at the beginning to introduce yourself, say where you're from and whether you're a shareholder or a customer and why you're taking the action, and then go on to ask your question in a clear and concise manner. There are a few great examples of questions that have been asked in previous AGMs linked on the site, so make sure that you check them out. Now let's talk about setting up your shot. Firstly, we want to try and shoot in an indoor setting to avoid any background noise. As you can probably hear, it's quite noisy outside. It's a little windy and the audio is much clearer when you are shooting indoors. Then let's try and find a background that isn't going to be too distracting for the audience. So it doesn't have to be a plain white wall, but as long as there isn't too much going on, then that's fine. Next, and very importantly, is lighting. We always want to make sure that your face is well lit and evenly lit as well. So if there's a window that you can shoot in front of or near, then that's great because natural light is always the best option. We definitely want to avoid having a window behind us when we're shooting. Then we want to make sure to be shooting in landscape mode. Now, unless you're told to do otherwise, landscape is most likely always going to be better than portrait mode. And lastly is framing. You want to have the camera directly in front of you, so not too low, not too high, and we want to be able to see your beautiful faces, your shoulders, maybe half of your chest, but we definitely don't want to be too far away from the camera, and we also don't want to be too close to the camera. Great, now that your camera is all set up and ready to go, the only thing left to do is to start recording. In this process, there are two important things to remember. The first thing is eye contact. You want to make the viewer feel as though you are engaging with them, you're talking to them. And so even if you're reading from a piece of paper or from a phone, make sure to be looking up as much as possible. Lastly, and in my opinion, most importantly, is try to remember that practice does make perfect. So record as many times as you need until you are happy with the result. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching and happy recording.